everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Bevin Fletcher, Senior Editor of StreamTV Insider, and I'm here with Jonathan Thompson, CEO of Everyone TV, which is the company behind Freely, the joint venture of UK broadcasters, BBC, ITV, Channel 4, and Channel 5.
Very good.
And I'm very excited to talk to you. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
So I wanted to speak a little bit about the European or UK market specifically. We're here in the US, but there's some distinctions about the market. So what's kind of different about consumer expectations or behavior that is impacting the evolution of streaming?
Yeah, I think a couple of things, and there are many similarities, but I think a couple of differences. First is in the UK market, we do already have a sort of strong free TV kind of ecology that's based on our public service broadcasting system. So our shareholders, BBC, ITV, Channel 4 and Channel 5, are commercial broadcasters but also have a kind of public role, and free TV is the kind of heart of their business model. So we have a sort of strong existing model of free-to-air TV. I think the other area that's kind of different from what I've learned being here over the last couple of days is it's quite a regulated market, quite a structured market, maybe slightly less competitive, but there's kind of an expectation of sort of viewers looking for high quality British broadcasting, British output from the national broadcasters, alongside Netflix and Amazon and Disney and all that kind of stuff. So some differences, many similarities.
Yeah, interesting. And so I'm curious about competition in this space then. Obviously, a lot of global players are interested in the market. Is there room for smaller entrants? Are broadcasters poised to hold a big share? What's competition like?
So, I mean, the level of competition in the UK is probably not dissimilar to America. We have all the same players, all looking kind of to who are actively in the marketplace. I think what we're seeing in the UK, and in a way we're an example of this, is that national broadcasters are recognising the importance of working together and collaborating in order to respond to the challenges of global players like Netflix and Amazon and YouTube and others. So, and in a way, Freely is an example of how they're trying to do that. Not the only way, but a good example. So I think the best way for national players in a national market like the UK or anywhere in Europe is trying to find ways in which they can collaborate, and that's kind of why we launched Freely. It's how they can work together to ensure the prominence and relevance of their programming, their content and their channels.
Yeah, it makes sense. And how important do you think is kind of local content or content tailored to the UK market? Is that important for?
Yeah, it's vital. I mean, I think in the UK market we've got a really good balance of lots of great content available from global players, but there's a real strong affiliation and interesting kind of local content made for a British audience, and that's what the public service broadcasting system in the UK is designed to do, to make programmes and content that reflects the diversity of Britain and made in Britain for a British audience. And there's still a strong demand for that. Our job in a way is to make sure that that content is easy to find, and that's the heart of kind of what Freely seeks to do, to just make sure that it's prominent and easy to find on a smart TV alongside all the other great stuff from the US.
Easily accessible and available wherever they may be as they shift to streaming. Now I think broadcasters in other markets are also trying to figure out this shift to streaming. Do you think the Freely model is something that can be replicated?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. We've met with quite a lot of the European broadcasters and told them what we're doing with Freely. The two things I've learned are the strategic challenges they're all facing are similar. So in that regard, there's kind of reasons why I think they recognise the benefits of collaboration. The challenge is every different market is different in how it's structured and how it works. So I think we're keen to share what we've done with Freely and the success of that as a model potentially that people can learn from. Maybe not exactly the same kind of service, but that spirit of working together to ensure the availability and prominence of local content for the local audience is sustained. So yeah, I hope they can learn from some of what we've done in the UK.
Yeah, that's great. Learning points, and I love to hear about the collaboration because I think there could be more of that in the US as well.
I totally agree.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. That's
My
all
pleasure.
we have for today. Thanks for watching.